Hey everybody, it's me, Carrie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Farmington Hills. Trying to get my lighting right and trying to get to my page so I can see what you guys are seeing. Okay, cool. All right. So, oh, stop doing that. Sorry, you guys. There we go. So I just finished a class at the store where I teach my classes, and this card was very popular, and so I wanted to do it for you guys. It's just a fun card. I'm making mine a birthday card, but you can do what you want. It's with the Artistically Inked stamp set. As you know, this is carrying over. There may still be the bundle. I'm trying to remember when this came out. But there are dies that go with this, just FYI. So this is what we're going to be using. It's one of my favorite stamp sets because you look like you're just a brilliant stamper or watercolorer. And if you're me, you know you're not. So I'm really excited about that one. And it does use a color, and I am sorry to tell you, is going away. Hi, Barbara. Pear Pizzazz. I did not look to see if this is still available, but Pear Pizzazz is one of my favorite colors. It is going away, if it is not gone, and I wanted you guys to see if you're going to Mega Meet in Michigan. This is what I do with my retired colors. I take any cardstock, and as you see, I have quite a bit of cardstock because I like this color. I take any markers. This one didn't have any blender markers, blends markers. So it doesn't have any of those. And then I'll put the ink pad in there too with the reinker, and I package it all up, and then I have a math table where I tell you what everything costs, how much paper is in there, if there's scraps. So this would be a $32.30 value, and I'm selling it for $15. So you're going to see that at Mega Meet. So if there are colors that have retired and you're local, that you want to purchase from me, understand you'd have to buy the entire pack. I'm not dividing up reinkers or ink pads or papers. Whole shebang. You can contact me and you can pay in advance and pick them up at Mega Meet. Or if you aren't local and you want them, I can ship them to you, but shipping will not be cheap. I just sold my last brand new Stamparatus. Let's all have a moment of silence. Yes. To someone, and it ended up costing them quite a bit of money. But, you know, it's a Stamparatus, so it's worth it, right? Okay, so I just wanted you guys to be aware of that. All right, here we go. And no, you can't come by and pick up these retired colors early. Even though I have them packaged, I am not allowed to sell them cash and carry till they're gone, until the end of the month. Or if it's completely sold out, I think I can sell them then. So what I'm doing is I'm taking this blob piece, and I have this is all the pieces of cardstock you're going to need for this card. 2 basic whites in 4 inches by 5 1/4, and then the Pear Pizzazz. My lighting is not good. Are you guys seeing the shadowy as bad as I am? I'm so sorry. I don't quite know what's up with my lighting. So I've got, I don't know. Hopefully you guys are seeing it better than I am. I apologize for that. Okay, but that's all that I'm using for this card. So it's pretty easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? So I am inking up this lovely stamp, and this is for the front of the card. And I'm just going to make a big mess with this blob of blobbiness on the front of the card. There we go. By the way, this lovely 7 1/4 by 7 1/4 grid paper is also going away. Also one of my favorite things. So I think there's might still be some of that left. Stock up, people. Okay, although you can buy a regular grid paper and cut them in half. I've done that too. if you want a smaller space. Okay, now, so this is for the inside of the card. So for the inside of the card, I am just doing it along the bottom, like so. And I love how, look at how where it overlapped, it still just looks so pretty. So there are my two blobs of Pear Pizzazz. Goodbye, Pear Pizzazz. This is probably the last time I'm going to use you. Hi, Amy. Amy from Ohio, are you going to come up to Mega Meet? A lot of Ohioans do come up for that event. I would love to see you. If you do, I'm in booth 139. Come and see me. When you come into the event, you're going to walk straight in, go far left to the wall, walk down. That's where I will be. Okay, so now I am using Calypso Coral. I had to make sure that's what I'm actually using. And for the inside of the card, ink this up, I am just going to stamp it off in the corner, like so. So that's it for my inside. So that is going to go on my beautiful Pear Pizzazz cardstock. Goodbye, Pear Pizzazz cardstock. Sadness ensues. And I'm just going to insert this. The class liked the card when they were working on just this white, but then when they put it on the Pear Pizzazz, they were like, oh my gosh. It's funny how when you mat something, it gives it a finished, polished look. So there's the inside of this card. Doesn't that look beautiful? Who wouldn't want to get this for the inside, right? So there is that. Oh, you know what I forgot I was going to do? Let's do this before we forget. I am going to decorate my envelope while I have the Pear Pizzazz out, so I get to use it again. Hooray! Hooray for Pear Pizzazz. And I am just going to blob it in a couple of places, just to give me some blobbies of Pear Pizzazz. And then I kind of want this back to be done pretty too, right? So there we go. So when it's folded, it'll look like that. And then now I'm done with my Pear Pizzazz. There we go. So now I've got a pretty envelope to go with my pretty card. Now here's the front of the card. I'm going to take this beautiful flower. Oh, I forgot there was something I need to do on the flower on the inside. And I'm going to stamp in the basic center. All right, perfection is overrated. Pick your center and assume it's the center. And then I'm going to re-ink it, and I'm going to twist my flower so it's not the same. I'm going to stamp it there, twist it again. There we go. Now we've got these beautiful flowers on there. Then I'm making this a birthday card. So I'm going to stamp happy birthday. These all come with this Artistically Inked stamp set. So here's the happy birthday. All comes together. It's so beautiful. Love this set. And I'm so happy it's staying because you guys are going to see it again. Because why would you not want to? This is, I think, Daffodil Delight Crushed Curry, which is also staying. So I'm just going to stick that in the center of my flowers. Do that on the inside so it looks a little better. And then, of course, on my envelope. Then I'm just going to glue this on here. If you wanted to add some bling, you could, but I think this is a really simple card, super easy peasy, right? But it's pretty. And so when you send it to somebody, it's going to look like you worked harder than you did, which is always my goal in crafting. I always want to look like I spent hours and hours and hours to please whoever's getting my project. But I like it better when it's something simple like this. So move that out of the way. So there's the fun envelope and the card. And then there's the inside. Isn't that fun? So these are the kind of things that we do in my in-person classes. So if you live near Farmington Hills, Michigan, would love to have you come. I know there's price increases in the catalog, and I may increase the card price, the class price down the road, but right now it's still 4 cards for $20, and it's in a beautiful facility that is nice and bright, and I love it there. So anyway, that is it. A very simple card today, but I hope you guys like it. It's one of my favorites. So if you're looking for some of the retired things, remember you can go to my Stampin' Up! Website, MemoryINKers.com. If you're shopping in April 2023, please use this hostess code, Y as in yo-yo, E as in Edgar, R as in Robert, T as in Thomas, Y as in yellow this time, K as in Carrie, 99. And if you have any questions, you can email me at MemoryInkers@gmail.com. But let me know, comment below. I would love it if you would share this Facebook page or invite people over to share my YouTube channel. But if you ever want to watch me live, I only go live on Facebook. So come on over to facebook.com/MemoryInkers and follow my page. Then you'll know when I go live. Anyway, don't forget, if there's retired colors that you're looking for, if you're willing to consider the entire package, I can save it for you for Megami, but you have to pay in advance. You can porch pick up if you're close enough to me, or I can mail it to you, but understand that it'll be expensive to mail it because cardstock is heavy, right? Anyway, so that is all I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this card, and I appreciate you guys watching. So thank you. Have a fabulous weekend. It's beautiful here in Michigan. The weather's about to turn because it's Michigan, and that's how it is. But enjoy your weekend. So have a blessed day. Bye.